Okay.
But then afterwards, William, or whatever you want to pronounce his name as, he goes to the comic book shop. And when he gets there, he's also like arriving with Pele.
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 Yeah. Pele. He goes there, and he was carrying a suitcase. The suitcase was a really ripped off version of Captain America. And it's worth like $1 bajillion. First edition. It's kind of
it was called Commander Combat was the superhero.
Commander Combat.
And later, he comes back in this movie. I won't explain yet because there's some spoilers that would be ahead if we explain that yet. So let's keep going. Forgive us, this is our first time doing this.
He talks to the person and asks him pretty much just to sell it for him. And the guy says, yeah, he could find someone to sell it for him. And then him and Pele gets in a fight at the store.
Yeah.
Like an argument.
And something I want to mention was, he is a superhero. He's trying to keep his identity a secret. And then he says, with a voice loud like this, "What's wrong with you? Why won't you help me find the skater hero?" And you're a superhero. Don't you want to keep your identity a secret? You don't want... The guy's right there.
Just a huge giveaway.
Yeah. Bravo that this comic book guy doesn't seem very smart, at least.
Okay, and then they leave, what was it? Oh yeah, then Payday, something like that. Pele looks for clues to the unnamed hero.
As that's what everybody calls him. He just refuses to do it. It's funny.
Yeah, and it runs into Ida's, I don't know, sister?
No. Oh, yeah. So, in the first movie, if you watch them, you obviously know who the sister is. She's just gone in the second movie, but she makes a reappearance, and I thought I'd just throw that. So he's in, like, the girls' locker room. He's trying to figure out clues to figure out who the...
Sniffing their clothes to see if he can find the scent of sweat and lemon juice, which was very awkward.
And so he opens up this bag, and a little ugly chihuahua...
A dog pops up and out.
Yipping at him like that.
And it's just like, yip, yip. And the girls, all of them.
Yeah. And did you want to mention something about him jumping out the window?
Yeah, he decides that instead of just jumping out the window, which he could have done easily, he decides to run towards it and just take a right and try to hide.
We don't know what happened beyond that.
Run or hide, something.
And just cuts from that point.
And it's just... He should have just jumped out the window. He would have survived.
Excuse me.
Then, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Albert Gamelkra takes a job after being...
So, the flea, he's, sorry, go ahead.
After being annoyed by a mob throwing tomatoes at him.
Yes, this mob, they're like harassing him. They're grabbing him, they're throwing stuff at him. And it's just really annoying. Honestly, just being jerks to him. And then Antboy obviously comes in and says, "I'll be watching you." And later he takes Alicia, the new CEO, who is also the villain in this movie. He decides to take the offer she gives to him and go back to working for Exofarm.
Okay.
So, between this time and later, he finds out she wants to just use his Hercules serum as a weapon. He plans to reuse it again to, excuse me, help people, obviously, because he's 100% rehabilitated, apparently.
Yep. Then he finds out that they're actually just going to use it to make super soldiers for another war.
Bravo.
Then, he's told, Antboy's told by Gamelkra.
Albert Gamelkra, or the Flea. He doesn't, you could tell he hates being called the Flea in this movie now.
but he's told by him that
So
Dufort will use it to make the super soldiers
yeah,
for
so
another war.
earlier, after losing a fight against the unnamed hero, which sorry.
Yeah.
He goes into the office. The CEO basically convinces him that he stole the serum and she needs it back before he becomes the flea again. And so he gets to the flea's house, Gamelka's house, and he basically tells him that she's lying. She is going to use it for the super soldiers, and he stole it in order to prevent that. And obviously he doesn't believe him right away until he finds this recording that he takes from the unnamed hero, and it's just in front of his face. And again, for a little bit, he still denies it, which is stupid. His friend even points out it's served on a platter right there. He says something like that. What more do you want? And he's still just, what if it's a trap? He's paranoid. He's jealous and paranoid.
So then he decides, after a while, to go and help the flea and the other guy, the unknown superhero. And on his way of doing that, what's her name? Dufort decides to go against them and just try to convince them any way possible by putting on an exosuit to get the formula back for super soldiers.
They had like what Harry Osborn had. It's, I guess, you think of the Goblin suit. They had this exosuit, they called it, which gave them enhanced powers.
Strength.
And something you wanted to mention about the fight later, about her getting kicked in the head twice and nothing happens.
It was Mark 5.
Oh yeah, we'll mention that later though.
Okay. So then him, Antboy, and the unknown hero, they both...
Wait, him? Wait, I thought Dufort was a woman.
No spoilers.
Are you assuming gender, sir?
Maybe.
Wow.
But, yeah, she goes out into public, starts terrorizing people, popping a little kid's red balloon. Very heartless person right there.
And also, she, punches this one car. It just goes flying into this bell tower.
Yeah.
You could hear it.
Just so cheesy looking, though, because, she just bends over and just goes... And it just goes...
And something she did... Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, she does front flips.
She does something that kind of made me feel better. She picks up the statue and finally gets rid of it.
By throwing
it throws it at
Boy.
Antboy. It hits him in the head, and he just wakes up. He's fine.
Yeah, it just knocks him out for a second.
And that doesn't hurt him, but she eventually, she's fighting the unnamed hero, and she
just beats the crap out of him and she breaks his leg.
Yeah, she
naps it.
Pounds his leg, and what does it say? They said it was a... Let me see.
Shattered kneecap.
Yeah. And obviously the hero's revealed at this point, and obvious to everyone, it's his friend.
William.
Which I saw coming really much earlier in the movie. At what point did you see this coming?
Just really early. It was just it seems so much like him, since he's very geeky, and this guy's he rides around on a little penny skateboard thing with a rocket on it that shoots out just smoke. And
and Antboy, he has to ride his bicycle to get around. Yeah, he can't drive. He's 15 in this movie. He's a 9th grader. That's
the only superhero that drives around on a bike.
That's probably, you never know.
Unless the Batman wants to downgrade to a new bicycle.
Well,
the Bat Bike.
Robin uses a motorcycle.
True, he does.
Why are we talking about Batman? Okay.
The Bat Bike. Coming to a store near you.
Okay, let's get back.
Oh yeah, but
so
they decide with the flea with them. They decide to come up with a plan. He tricks them when they're trying to capture the flea to get the serum back. And just, yeah, he beats the crap out of him, kind of. It just seems to be. And then,
again, you're assuming gender. Before is a woman, right?
No, it was her guards.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about something else.
When they went up to the flea's house.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else.
Yeah, but what they do is they take her big right-hand man, dress him... Yeah, Thomason, and dress him up like the
Thomason.
Thomason.
Yeah, you can tell it's her right-hand man. So, before that, she has this phase. She's talking with her dad, obviously, who wants the Hercules serum. At this point, like everyone, she just goes completely insane.
She's crazy now.
Yeah, and there's nothing really that explains. It just comes out of nowhere.
She just goes local.
She is really upset again.
I think she just got dropped on her head.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, earlier she's really mad right before the fight with Antboy, and where she breaks the unnamed hero's kneecap.
William.
She is pretty much mad. She's screaming, she's throwing a bottle, and she just completely goes insane at this point. She's like any classic villain with... And nothing really makes her insane. It's just her attitude, really.
It's just how she is.
Yeah. Bravo.
Terrible villain.
Great father she has, apparently.
Terrible villain.
Yeah, okay. So there's later a scene where they're fighting on the roof, and you want to mention the enormous amount of kicks that she received to the head.
The unknown hero kicks her in the face.
Willem. And eventually he gets the new hero's sidekick.
Oh yeah, called sidekick.
Not as in like his assistant.
He's like not a sidekick. He's named sidekick because he does sideward kicks.
Apparently, according to Pele. So
yeah, he kicks her in the head 5 times, and she just pretends it's nothing. But he's already took the Hercules serum. So now he's like super strong.
And you can see later, he just like jumps up the building, which is
13-story building he jumps on.
Which I found impressive, I guess.
Just weird, cheesy graphics.
What does that have to do with graphics? It's a movie.
Well, there's like what they did, and then there's like how Superman jumps. It looks way more believable with Superman.
I don't know. I'm clueless. Forgive me, guys.
With Superman, like, when he jumps, he puts his pressure down and breaks the ground, then pushes off and breaks it more jumping.
Yeah, that's what she did. She stomps the ground.
She breaks it. That looks more believable. But with William, he just boing. Just like
goes,
little bunny rabbit, boing. And it's nothing. He does nothing to anything. He just flies almost.
Yeah, so eventually they're getting their butts kicked at point till
they decide to be smart. They called the Tick or Flea. Sorry, I watched the Tick.
Hashtag the Tick in the comments, guys.
That was a great show.
Wait, never mind.
It's a really weird show. I'll show you what the costume of his looks like.
Okay, we're almost out of time here. We gotta continue.
Yeah, they call the Flea. He tells them her weakness, which is pretty much, it's still a robot suit. It's just, you take control of the suit, you take control of the suit, you win.
Earlier, when you first see the suit, you can tell they're testing it out, and she gets a phone call, and the suit just
goes crazy.
Insane. So they do it again here. And they're controlling the suit.
Yeah, they get her even a little remote control for it.
And later, this movie's rated PG, and maybe I'm missing something, but they're making her like dance on a pole, and she's, excuse me, this is gonna be accurate. She's like
just humping the pole, pretty much.
I'm not gonna show it. Go watch the movie for yourself. It's on Netflix.
It's just so weird, but yeah.